For the past year, face masks have been a big deal, and that's not just here in the United States. Last Monday, the Drug Regulatory Authority of the Kingdom of Bhutan in the Himalayas issued its regulatory notification on regulation of medical masks. Um, the publication is meant for importers, manufacturers, and distributors, but the 18 pages are so chock full of information about face masks that I'm going to recommend anyone interested in the subject visit the website. Um, it gives a general background of face masks, guidelines for use. It has a great description of the different types. It describes the 6 tests that the Drug Regulatory Authority uses to evaluate masks, all the way from the color fastness test to make sure the color stays on the mask and not on your face, to the hydrophobicity test. Um, for rabies, at one time it was called hydrophobia because critters with rabies don't drink a lot because their throat is so sore. Um, so hydrophobia means fear of water, and they use the term hydrophobicity to describe the mask resistance to absorbing moisture. Um, if you are interested in doing business in other countries, you also might want to check out their forms that are required to import masks to Bhutan. Bhutan is a very interesting country. They actually have a gross national happiness commission. We have a gross national product, which measures how much money the economy makes. Well, Bhutan um, decided to have a gross national happiness commission to measure the gross national happiness. Last Tuesday, DuPont announced its Mobility and Materials Division was building a $30 million plant in the Yangtze International Chemical Industrial Park at Zhangjiagang in East China to produce adhesive for the automotive industry. Um, these are advanced adhesive technology solutions which are specifically designed for electric cars. Although they provide lightweight solutions to all cars. Um, Beta Tech is one of them. It's basically glue on steroids. Um, it's used in manufacturing and it conducts electricity. So obviously, they like using it in batteries. Beta Tech, Beta Force, and Beta Mate are all DuPont products that will be produced there. They're designed to reduce weight, conduct electricity, increase the strength of the car's body. Um, Material science, it's amazing. Last Monday, Samaritan's Purse issued a press release celebrating the graduation of 100 women from a Mosul, Iraq food marketing class. Um, in partnership with the World Food Program, Samaritan's Purse has taught these women canning techniques and given them classes in marketing. Um, they will be selling pickles, jams, and tomato paste that they produced and canned. This is part of a year-long effort to help them generate income for their families. In which they were given seeds for vegetables including squash, tomatoes, beans, carrots, and garlic. They were also given lessons in food dehydration and pickling, along with being taught how to prepare business plans and marketing campaigns. Um, the 100 graduates were taught in groups of 10, and upon graduation, each group of 10 received a professional grade canning machine. Bum 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 bum. No, I'm not gonna sing it. But unless you have hunt the wabbit, hunt the wabbit, hunt the wabbit running through your head, you may recognize that as the theme to a airborne cavalry assault in the movie Apocalypse Now. Airborne cavalry and helicopter gunships in general have come a long way since the Vietnam War. When I was in high school, McDonnell Douglas was kind enough to send me a beautiful press kit about the AH-64 Apache, which had just come out recently. The AH-64 Apache changed attack helicopters. Previously, as I remember the article describing, gunship pilots were guys who flew around in helicopter gunships, which I think is pretty cool. But after the Apache, they attained a status more similar to fighter pilots. The Apache is that significant. And I don't have time to go into details here, but it was an amazing aircraft and still is. The upgrades they've done to it, the longbow, are amazing. Well, last Tuesday, Boeing, who now produces the Apache, announced that it had been awarded a 5-year contract to supply the Israeli Air Force with logistics support for AH-64A and D models. Israel is one of 16 nations that now fly the Apache as a primary attack helicopter, with 2,500 total Apache airframes delivered from the producers. There's been some consolidation in the helicopter, in the whole defense industry. And anyone who wants a good picture of how the Apache changed attack helicopters just needs to Google the BO-105, the Alouette 2 and 3, and the, even the venerable Mi-24 Hind. For many years, the Memorial Mission flew a German-made BO-105, and that was its air ambulance. And at one time, that was the anti-tank helicopter for the German army because it was good at mountains. That's why Mission Air Medical Ambulance chose it, because what they did was they would fly it in, put it behind trees. it raised up just a little so its sensor on the mast could pick up a tank, then it'd come up, shoot, and drop. So it was really good on mountains, and that was good here in the mountains of western North Carolina. But that's how far attack helicopters have come.